MK1 has a huge update that involves move list correction, localization fixes, fixed an issue that could cause player 2 to push their opponent way further during certain combo sequences. They fixed issues that cause buffed combo attack strings and buffed 2-in-1 canceled non-enhanced special moves. There's just a lot of cameo stuff, combo stuff, and it has everybody, literally everybody in this update. Ashura, Goro, Havoc, Jax, Kung Lao, everybody has their own specified details as to what's going on, which could be a major win or could be a huge loss to your main character. So make sure you're heading on over to this ASAP and checking out exactly what they just posted today. The fixed issues they have, like, well, Ashura, there's also Baraka, General Shao, Johnny Cage, Kenshi, literally everybody. Li Mei, Natar, Raiden, Rain, Reptile, Scorpion, Shang Tsung, Sindel, and Sub-Zero, Tanya. So all of these are just talking about things that could be happening, things that could possibly got a little buff. Let's hope that they actually buff Sub-Zero. We're hoping that maybe at sometime soon that this Serena cameo gets leveled out with somebody else being just as great, or they just completely nerf Serena. We don't know how all that goes. MK1 doing this is huge though, because a lot of the competitors are not enjoying this essence of the game right now. They said a lot of bugs still. Me as a casual, of course, I have some minor complaints, mostly cosmetics too, but other than that, like, I think that MK1 is just so fun to play. So in a real stance, in a real actual sweat standpoint, these are actually major key things that can really help you out and really determine what you're doing next, especially if you're really playing this game like frame by frame. Every combo matters, just what you're doing in terms of parries, all this stuff, just whatever your flavor is. MK1 is literally tapping into that right now. This helps out a lot because this does help push that conversation of MK1 if it's better than MK11, and it helps out just MK1 and where it's going to rank overall. We needed more post-launch stuff, so great that we are getting these, because we do need the creators. Obviously, we need NetherRealms to be heavily invested. NRS just needs to keep giving us the best that we can get, deeming us with a fighting game that is respectable, of course, that is up there with the Street Fighter Tekkens, but also adheres to this casual audience. So this patch does seem lengthy, but it is needed for all parties to be happy. Like, we all need to be happy with this game, because I do feel that this game can have massive things, and especially with people still being pissed off since we don't necessarily get the combat pack or early access. Probably one of the biggest baits ever in history. I myself thought I was actually gonna get these combat pack characters when I first got freaking the pre-order, man, the early access and all that. I was like, man, and then I got it super early because I thought initially the way it was promoted. Now I'm pretty sure they had some between the line stuff where it really said it. Very, very small, by the way. That really announced that all this stuff was coming way later, but I didn't find out till like midway to pre-order when everybody started telling me on my live stream, like, hey, combat pack, you're not getting it, man. So hopefully these patches and post-launch content and seasonal like rotations with invasions does help us out. Speaking of invasions, I don't see anything really mentioned on invasions, maybe from the prior notes, but this is the October notes. The prior notes do say they addressed issues, but I just tapped into Xbox not too long ago, and invasions just wasn't really, it was still so damn buggy. And it's just so weird to stream. It's not really an inviting game to stream. It brings that small RPG feel. So it's hard to get everyone engaged with that, as Mortal Kombat is already not really racking in the viewership that I thought it would be racking in. I know it is an FGC game, and a lot of casual audiences don't like to watch that all day. Now, a lot of people did watch when I was doing story mode, and a lot of people love when I do endless towers on very hard, because it does show a lot of respectability and while bringing entertainment. But I notice my lowest viewership always happens in invasions, because invasions always has these weird customized attributes to the game that kind of like knocks off the viewer, right? They have all these darkening stages and all these VFX, additional VFX, more than even rain, holy shit. And I think that kind of just knocks off your casual audience and actually staring at it. Even at that, when you're playing fighting games, you already have to play kind of landscape meshed in with a vertical setup. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Just so everybody can see the exact fighting. And so it gets smaller and smaller and smaller as fighting games are already not originally a vertical type game, kind of like the way you would play a FPS game on stream, right? Like a Warzone game where you can have it stretched out, that 16:9 format. Instead, to see every detail in fighting games, you have to make it smaller. And Invasions is already super small as it is. So and then on top of that, it has bugs. And then on top of that, there's just too many VFX going on and too much like dead space going on. And so they did say they fixed some stuff. I have yet to come across a lot of that fixed stuff, just because haven't been tapping in too much. So y'all gotta let me know if y'all been tapping into the Invasions. Y'all been getting all the updates. As of now, currently, I do like to update y'all on the current numbers with Twitch. There's only currently 5,000 viewers right now, and this is Tuesday evening. And that's not a lot for a fighting game. So if you can get viewership with Mortal Kombat 1, like pat yourself on the damn back, man, because not a lot of general audience really tap into this game every day. So make sure you're giving yourself some props, especially if you're heavily into streaming this game. If you're getting like 50 to 100 viewers, man, just make sure you're patting yourself on the damn back, bro, because this game is very hard right now in terms of viewership all over due to the lack of the combat pack, due to some bugs, due to like really trying to connect to a casual audience, in which we do in our streams. We do a lot more of an audience driven stream. So if you want to check that out, come check it out, bro. So in terms of updates, lots of patches on every character. And just going through everything, it's like, okay, finally some post-launch stuff. So hopefully they keep bringing more, man. I appreciate y'all. Leave a comment. Let us know what you're excited about. Who should they nerf? Who should they buff? What the hell needs to be fixed like today? Just let us know what's up in the comments, man. Peace.